In just a few weeks, British Columbians will be expected to make a big decision about how we vote. But there's still a lot of confusion about what the options actually are. So I called an expert, and I think we were able to break it down. There will be 4 options on the table, 3 proportional systems, as well as to stay with the first-past-the-post system currently in use.
Super simple. You have 3 candidates. You mark your ballot for the candidate you prefer. If that candidate gets the most votes, they carry the seat.
The second option is called DMP, or dual member proportional. In this case, ridings would be merged but be represented by 2 elected representatives.
The voter comes in and says, okay, which party and candidates do I prefer? Let's say I like party A. I mark my ballot here, and that puts my vote with the candidates 1 and 2 that the party has already ranked.
Then, when the votes are tallied, candidate 1 within each riding would be elected using the same formula as first past the post, while candidate 2 would reflect the overall popular vote and be adjusted accordingly, almost like an automatic shuffle. So then with DMP, there's a chance that you could have different candidates from different parties, like C2's candidate ultimately representing you with A1.
That's exactly right.
Now, the next one here, MMP, I kind of described this as an auto shuffle.
Yeah.
This looks more like an unpacked version of DMP.
Yeah, this is a mashup. You vote just like in first past the post here. I like the candidate for the party B in my local riding.
But this time, the second candidate is not selected automatically, but instead from lists put forward by the parties.
I tend to vote for B in general, and so I might want to mark my ballot here for the party. If it's an open list system, I also will be able to indicate which of the candidates I support. If it's a closed list system, we'll just have to go with the ranking that the party has provided.
Another key difference, the second candidate who is on the proportional or list portion of the ballot would then serve within newly created larger regional districts alongside other candidates from other parties. Now, we have one more option that's going to be in the referendum, which is essentially this system would be applied in rural areas.
That's right.
But then if you're in an urban area,
that's right,
then we would have this system. This other system on the back of our board is called single transferable vote. It allows voters to choose the parties and candidates they want and to rank them.
So I'll say I want my top choice to be the top candidate of Party C. But I really like the candidate who's at the top of the list for Party A. So I'm going to go over and park my second vote here. And then I'm going to continue down the list with the candidates here in this party that I tend to favor.
This method gives voters lots of control, but keep in mind in BC's referendum, this 4th option only includes this for urban areas. Rural voters would use the previous system we showed you, MMP. The referendum will be held by mail from October 22nd to November 30th. If BC votes to make a change, there will be an option to reverse the decision after 2 election cycles. In Vancouver, David Zura, City News.